To open the ODEMapster perspective, choose Menu, Open Perspective, and then click Other. Now choose R2O Mapping Perspective. Right-click on the Ontology Navigator area on the left side, and then choose New Project. Choose OWL2 Ontology Development Project. At this point you can give it a new project name, and having done so, click Finish. To import your chosen ontology, right-click on the newly created folder and choose Import. Now choose OWL2 ontologies from the file system and then click Next. You'll need to select a location where the ontologies file is to be stored. So use the dialog box to browse to your preferred location and then click the Finish button again. Look to the left side of the Ontology Navigator area and you'll find the R2O Mappings folder. Right-click on that folder and choose New R2O Mapping. At this point, you need to create a new database. To do this, select the option New Database. Enter the database information as appropriate. Once you've done this, choose the newly created database. And having done so, the R2O mapping editor now appears. The ODEMapster plugin now displays the database viewer on the left-hand side and the ontology viewer on the right. To create an attribute mapping, choose the relevant database element. Drag the selected element to the ontology attribute element on the right. You can also type into the text box above the database viewer in order to filter the database elements by name. To create a relation mapping, choose the first database element and then choose the second element whilst simultaneously pressing the Control button. Now drag the selected elements of the ontology to the ontology relation element on the right. If you wish to query the mapping, right-click on R2O Mapping in the Ontology Navigator area, followed by Query R2O Mapping. Then choose which ontology elements you wish to query. When finished, click Execute Query. ODEMapster is now in a position to display your results. You can stop the query answering execution any time by pressing the Stop Execution button. And that's our brief overview of how to install and use the ODEMapster NeOn Toolkit plugin.